Let me tell you something, El Supremo Fox. Dictator for life, democratically elected, ruler of the... What's this place called? The Fox Republic can suffer many things, you know, like being forced to drink lemonade instead of Mountain Dew. But there's one thing that he cannot suffer, and that is a zombie coup in the form of plague hearts and infestations. That's just not something that I can abide by. I made a very democratic constitution, and all of the amendments are talking about how it's illegal to have an undead coup. Undead, do they have rights? I don't think so. I said there's no human rights, and there's only fox rights. And undead, unless there's undead foxes, then there could be there might be a legislative battle over that or something, but no, for the most part, no, there's just not allowed. You can't have, it just can't be allowed. These people can't be allowed to just rise up and build their own zombie homes that are reducing our property values. I have to do something. I don't want to take you there. You look like you could be used. Oh. You! I'm taking you. You have volunteered. Thank you for being so gracious as to grant your services to... I have all my equipment. And the plague art is right in there. As I was saying, yes, I forgot my good weapon. Oh, I can always get it later on. Let's go ahead and just try to blow this thing up. One. I think that really hurt it. 2. 3. 4. Oh no. Oh god. That's what I don't want to happen. I don't want that to happen. Not a good thing to happen. What? So there we just got a taste of how deadly bloater gas is. Good thing I reacted to it. I don't even know why that happened. To be completely honest. Also don't know why that randomly exploded. I have a feeling that I'm being a little too aggressive with the explosives there, as I said. So this goes back to why I don't play. Oh god! Stop being a mean person. I overruled this. I am judge, jury, and I say objection, and I sustain my own objection, you're not allowed to do this. Now, there is a glitch with explosives in this game, where explosives have a tendency to have problems if you do them too rapidly, which is, I believe that was the problem. I believe I was using them too rapidly there. And that's why I tend to not use C4 in that manner. Also, it's possible that... Wow, this heart is just not feeling it in the slightest. I cannot explain what is happening here. I have no explanation for this. This is completely against all of our super fox science. Our incredible fox science is... Oh, I'm being attacked from over here. Our fox scientists cannot explain what is happening. It is all just... Who knows? I don't know what to say.
Something must be wrong because I actually like it here.
I don't even know what to tell you. In fact, it's so strange that I believe I need to establish... How much influence do I have? Okay, I've got plenty of influence. We need to make a outpost somewhere. Maybe right here. Unless that one also might be plagued. Yeah, I need an outpost, just anywhere. Because I don't want to push my luck. Is this also a plague art? Okay, good, it's not. I do not want to push my luck and accidentally plague myself. Or or let me rephrase. I don't want to accidentally just detonate myself. Because that's not an unrealistic possibility. So what I need to do is claim this.
Hey folks, the outpost is up and running.
And I need to use a medkit. We just need to I'll use 2. I don't care. It's not a big deal. That's fine. Let's go loot this while we're here too.
Oh, Not bad, I suppose.
So, this is like very
Sure are a lot of
unexpected, but at the
infestations
same time
popping up
useful.
lately.
Like, you know,
I should keep searching.
hurting something each time. I don't know if it is
I'm pretty sure I've
the
searched everything
terrain
here.
that's interfering. I don't know if maybe bloater grenades just aren't as good on lethal zone. There could be any number of possible things. There could the terrain could be interfering with the weapon. Or by that I mean the building could be there's quite a number of things. Like, we're gonna have to keep testing this. This is a most curious. It's just most curious. Like, let's just leave it at that. Like, I am currently thunderstruck by what is happening right now.
Town just got a little bit
NANI?!
safer.
Are you telling me? Hold on a second. Like, I'm just letting this process in. Are you telling me the actual tossing of the grenade destroyed the plague? Like that? That's what finished it off. Like, that is so weird. This is the strangest episode. Like, oh, right off the bat. Go ahead, stab him, please. Okay, hold on a second. Let's loot this. Like I said, we need to try this multiple times. Just because something works strangely the first time doesn't mean that it will work that way multiple times. We need to make sure that we're doing this. We got to apply the scientific method. All right, let's take a loot first. Ooh, building material, pretty nice. And something I can sell. Something I can sell, something I can sell. Let's go ahead and do that real fast.
Huh?
Now, we can already
Okay,
rule
let's
out
see what you've got.
that it's the pyro launcher doing the damage, because we already know the pyro launcher does very little damage. The nerf was quite severe, especially on the lethal zone. So we can rule that out. Like, I'm not worried about that being a confounding factor. Now, it's possible that the building,
Let's see what we have here.
because like sometimes the angles of the building play hell with explosion physics, so that's a possibility. Let's go ahead and reveal the building.
This place seems
There we
safe
go.
for now.
So that's one thing it could be. Another thing it could be is I believed I was throwing the grenades a little too much. We also ruled out the possibility that it was a multiple plague heart. And what's so mysterious is how it was very effective. It was doing the damage it should have done against that plague heart in that cargo shed, but it barely did any damage at all against this plague heart. It's very, like I said, very mysterious. Now we've got to try it a few more times. Also, we want to bring out our heavy weapon while we're here, because that's something that I forgot. Let me go ahead and get my beetle mallet. I'm going to repair it while I'm here. Put that in. Go ahead and throw this stuff over there. Might as well clean up the pyro launcher while I'm here. And let's go ahead and make a few more bloater cloud grenades. So we lost a lot of profit on that just because we should have been able to destroy so much more plague hearts than that. So I'm just confused. Like, I just don't know what to make of it.
Alright, guys, I'm ready to get back in the game.
Is there a plague heart? Okay, all these plague hearts are in buildings, which is a little bit unfortunate. I kind of wanted to target a plague heart that's outside of a building, because like I want to eliminate that as a possibility that maybe the building had something to do with it. And that's because I just have a very strong time believing that the lethal zone added toughness to plague hearts would make that much of a difference, because although plague hearts have always been, you know, like they're tough. They're not like. Do I want to? Yeah, let's just go for one of these local ones. It's not that big. Let's go for the one over here because it's a little farther away from that horde I saw. Because then it becomes a question of like, are C4 is the damage of a C4 that much bigger than a bloater plague cloud? And yet a self-destructing bloater that gets ignited will destroy a lethal zone plague heart in one hit. That's all very strange. Go from the other direction. like I said, we do need to be concerned about damaging ourselves with the bloater plague grenades, so... Alright. I'm gonna throw one in. Yeah, it's not. It's like the blast is not hitting the part.
I think it's almost down.
Like, I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like the blast is not affecting the plague. That's my current opinion on the subject. Okay, good. That wasn't the plague zombie, so I don't really care about that one. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. One thing I don't like about the, it's a little bit subtle, the effect, but like I'll explain it in a moment. Another reason why I don't like acrobatics. So So one of the things I like to do with the, gotta get rid of this crazy guy over here. Come on, just die. Just die, just die. So right there, like, one of the things I like to do with the pyro launcher is shoot the pyro launcher and then dodge away from my target, and it doesn't work as well with the pyro launcher, and the reason for that is because from right here, if I dodge directly backwards, like I'm gonna do it right now, you see, like, I'm not able to do that. Like, you actually have to kind of take a turn, whereas if you don't have acrobatics, you will just instantaneously snap and dodge to that direction. Now, like I said, I wonder if the geometry is playing a role here, so I'm going to try to throw a little bit farther. Okay, that looks like a multiple plague guards. Throwing a little bit slower. And I'm trying to make it so that the... Bruh. Oh, looks like I ran out. Let me make sure I don't get tackled. I think that was a... Yeah, okay, I was correct. That was a barrel. Oh, come on. There we go. Why aren't we knocking him down? There we go. We just gotta keep him hit locked. Okay, once he climbs over this... Oh! Where he's making a fool out of us! Oh, wow. He's really beating her up. Come on. Take him out. There we go. Let's take him out. Okay, now I believe we can just swing this one down now.
This place was haunted.
Wait, did we destroy them both? Was there only one? I am deeply confused. I do not understand. No understanding. This is really weird episode. No, there wasn't two. So I was basically targeting a destroyed object.
Would you like to trade?
Sure.
And then getting confused why the destroyed object was not dying. That appears to be what had just happened there. Okay, let's take... Ooh, advanced suppressor. I'm going to keep that. So let me sell the bullets. Let's pull this off. I will sell the gun. I will equip this back. And... Alright, so that test, I think, went a lot better. And as I said, I am skeptical currently of the game's geometry. I believe the geometry is... Oh, we forgot to loot the house. House is also... Let's drop this in the back. So I believe the game's geometry is playing a role with the explosions, and I think that's because despite the bloater plague cloud being a big ball of gas, I believe the game does consider the center of the ball of gas to be where it calculates the explosives.
We're good.
By that I mean, you know, like, if a bomb blew up and you were behind a wall, the wall would protect you. Even if you're kind of exposed, or if the gas seems to go around the corner, it doesn't matter if the center of the gas is being blocked by a wall, basically. That is currently my working theory. I don't I'm not saying that is like the correct answer, but that is my belief, that the walls are interfering with the game's
Must be a plague heart
damage
nearby.
check on the Bloater Plague Clouds, because they seemed a lot more effective on that second heart and very ineffective against the first heart, but that's because I wasn't throwing very deep. Like, I wasn't trying to throw past the heart into a clearly open area where there wouldn't be a problem. And that may have been the issue, but it's going to take more testing. Unfortunately, I have used up all of our fuel. I had expected that this would have been more than enough to destroy some plague guards, but clearly a bit of finesse is going to be needed. It's so weird, though, because this was never really something that was needed previously. And by that I mean two. Wait, where is the screen? Also, why am I using this giant weapon? Very good. Much more efficient. Previously, 2 Bloater Plague Clouds would destroy a Plague Guard. That does not appear to be the case at all. I believe we interrupted the Screamer. Very nice. Oh, she set herself on fire. Very nice. Very good. Will you just stab him, please? Just stab him. There's nothing to it.
Gross.
Just stab him.
Stay back.
Fine. We'll do the shove method. Here, just stab him. There you go. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's another thing I don't like about the dodge, is that the dodge takes you so much farther.
So much now.
One of the things I like about close combat is if you use a jump attack from
I
behind,
should probably search some.
and by that I mean the kick, you'll do like a tripping attack, and it's just harder to do with this much longer distance roll. Like, the roll just throws off the timing and everything. So now what you got to do is roll at a much farther range like this, and then you can kick them over and get your execution off. All right, let's go burn out the next one.
I need to rest.
This is all so strange. Like, I kind of like it. Like,
Remember
it's
that little
strange.
pad you're working on?
It's strange, but I like it because it's like a new puzzle, and that's what keeps me. That's what keeps me invested in a lot of games. Is I now need to confirm whether or not Bloater Plague Grenades are not good. Like, the community says they're good, and I'm inclined to believe the community, but it could be that you need a little bit of oh, that's way too dangerous. I'm not going to drive downwards over there. They could require a little bit of finesse. They might need a little bit of finagle in order to get the reliability out of them. And if that's the case, it may bring up the question of, is the C4 just better due to user-friendliness? Like, it's harder to set them up, but more user-friendly. It's going to be an interesting question. Wow, so this one's right next to a Plague Heart. That's kind of annoying. There is the Screamer. Probably going to get the Scream off. Oh, I tried to stop him. Didn't quite get it, though. They are setting each other on fire, though. That is going to greatly reduce the amount of ammo that I need to use. Intercept them ahead of time. Getting a little bit of that Lao experience already. So those zombies are going over there because they're actually attracted to the firecracker effect of the pyro launcher rather than the sound of the gun shooting. A very convenient way. Oh, is this... Okay, there's building materials in there. We are so storming this location. You. And then you. Very nice. Oh, this place has 7 lootables. Holy crap. I'll take it. Yeah, okay, so this is turning into kind of a half and half. It's like half of a supply run and half of a experimental. Oh my god, I got 2 things that I needed. Like, we actually do need fuel. Because, as I said, we're actually kind of running out of it. Fortunately, I'll probably play in between episodes and farm out some fuel, but we need both right now. Let's Very fortunate. Like, El Supremo is pleased. Now, we got 2 rucksacks. Can we possibly get a third? Like, that would be like, I mean, come on, that's like unheard of. Like, 3 rucksacks in one spot.
I suppose it
Oh,
could be
I'll
worse.
just go ahead and use that. Might as well, because I don't want to hang on to that. But yeah, there are 3 rucksacks. There is a possibility, but... Ooh, man, a CNC mill. That's
Very much
fantastic.
right now.
I don't think we'll ever use the CNC mill, but it's still like a fantastic find. And we probably won't use the CNC mill just because, like, we're dying for materials already. The CNC mill is better for people who are doing, like, 100 days survived or more. Simply because, you know, you'll cap out on your materials and then you won't have as... Ooh, this is all pretty good. Hold on a second. We need to start selling. Place was really good.
Let's see what we have here.
Might as well.
Let's sell... Do I want? Yeah, I'm going to sell the CNC mill. We're never going to use that. I'm just going to sell it. Even though it feels a
Let's
little
see what we've
bad,
got.
Why not?
I'll sell that, and I'll sell the pipe bombs. It feels a little bad to sell something as good as a CNC mill, but like we're just never going to use it because we're just trying to beat the legacy and move on, and we'll just never get to the point where we really need, where we really have an overflow of excess materials to throw into the CNC meat grinder. Oh, we tried, but unfortunately we do. Okay, that'll stack, and I might be able to finagle some of this. I don't really feel like
Let's trade,
getting really
okay?
nitpicky over the loot, so I'm just going to sell these. I'm going to sell these. What are you doing? Did you see something out there? Oh, I just noticed that her backpack matches. I also noticed that she's not clutching herself wounded, so
like
that
to
means she's
trade?
not fully
Why not?
plagued yet. That's honestly not bad. Like, color me impressed. Like, you're doing quite well, despite how much danger I put us in with my experiments. Hey, come back. You need to stay in the building. Sell this.
Would you like to trade?
Sure.
Very nice. And I believe we need to resupply, or we need to do a drop-off after this. Alrighty, let me do a drop-off and reorganize. Alright, boys, so, new idea. I'm bringing C4 and even more bloater play. Oh, we actually need this. I need all the samples. I'm actually using all my samples for bloater cloud grenades. So I'm going to bring them both. And what we're going to do is, if it's like a house, I'm going to use C4. But if it's a more wide open area, because I don't have enough bloater plague cloud grenades to kind of throw them around willy-nilly. So in order to test the effectiveness of the cloud grenades, I'm going to save them for a more exposed plague heart. Like this one here, that's why I chose this
Be careful of
location.
plague zombies
This
around
plague
here.
heart should be less protected by line of sight obstructing objects.
Oh, this place is just awful.
Okay, this is the perfect one. This one has no protection at all. So I'm going to go ahead and weaken it like normal. 2, 3.
Slow down.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that.
That really hurt it.
And I'll throw one more.
I think it's almost down.
Interesting. So I think we could safely say that the damage is not as high. Oh, man, the roll. The damage is still good, though. It's just not quite as... Let me make sure I don't get bit from behind. I'm gonna do like a kind of burning retreat. And then I'm gonna burn the entrance just to make sure that they can't go through without getting burned. Right here. Down we go. The Feral's still alive, of course. Okay, there you go. Direct hits on the Feral do seem to do quite a bit more damage than than just letting it burn, I find. Okay, oh, here we go. That we need. I want these. I want those. I don't want this. I'll sell that. And let's go ahead and sell real quick.
Now.
Also, I want as many samples as we can get. How far away are these guys who apparently need help? I'm kind of in the middle of something. guys are too far away. Like, screw you guys. Like, I'm busy doing
How
other
about you let me
things.
catch up?
Let me sell. I want to hang on to some of these medkits.
Okay.
Trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh no, you're running out of money. But maybe I can buy something possibly and get some info. I think they were selling. Come on, you're selling something I want. Good, you're selling this. I want. Oh, rucksack's on my back already. Silly me. Okay, here we go. Let's throw this in the bag. Good.
Yes?
Now give me this.
How about we see what we've got?
Why not?
Good.
How about you let me catch up?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Shut up. All right, now let's go sell some more of this stuff. How much does
you
the
like to
King
trade?
Vulture sell?
Might as
For?
well.
128. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'll sell that. I don't need these. The bat is more valuable scrapped, so let's see if there's anything left in the heart. Also, we got the service shed. Actually has some gear in it, too. Yes, I want all of these, actually. And maybe I can find both materials and fuel a second time around. Like, if that's the case, then like, oh, come on. They're hiding them all in the plague-infested buildings. Parts? No, not looking for you. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. More parts? Okay. Not gonna say no to parts, but it's not exactly what I'm looking. Where is the potato salad? Show me the potato salad!
Nothing.
Oh, speaking of potato salad, someone asked me, where is that from? It's from a game show called Family Feud. Just punch it in on YouTube. Just type in, show me potato salad, and you should see the scene where he's like, show me potato salad! Show me potato salad!
Goodness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got at least a rucksack of material. Oh, speaking of which, we can actually... Oh, no, we still need... Ah, darn, we still can't build anything. Annoying. Okay. Onward to this infestation and I guess another plague guard. In order to... I guess that will label this northern area completely cleansed. So still... So I think... Okay, this is what we learned from the last one. We learned that the Bloater Cloud Grenades will still... They still do a lot of damage. They may not, so far, I'm going to use an ambiguous word because we haven't tested it enough. They may do less damage than C4. They may not be able to get the 2-hit kill that we're looking for. But they still seem effective. However, it seems like some care is necessary. No, you don't. I'm going to make sure I burn you. Very nice. Yeah, she's still not plagued. It's possible that she has a character trait that's giving her plague resistance. Because I'm actually a little surprised that she's not plagued, to be completely honest. No, hit the zombie. That's obviously what I want to do. I obviously want to hit the zombie with the weapon. Yep. Hit the zombie with the weapon.
With these infestations cleared away, we can rest a lot easier.
Okay, now let me park the car a little closer. This plague art we're going to actually use the C4s on. And that's because, as I said, I do believe that the game geometry plays a role. Like, I am fairly confident that that is the case.
Locked.
Now, what we know isn't a problem, though, is
I
with
should be more careful.
C4. The C4 do not have that. Now, I haven't used C4 in a little bit, so I might be clumsy with them again. Be annoying. Okay, set up the C4, like so. Another thing I don't like about acrobatics is I cannot easily roll away from this plague art, unfortunately. See, like right now, I tried to roll away from it, and it didn't want to do that. It wanted to, like, do the opposite of that, which was... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, there's one blast. There we go. Alright, so now we can go set up the bomb. Oh, wow. Got the feral on you, I see. I'm gonna go in here. And now I will someone set up us the bomb real quick.
I'll need more of that soon.
And kaboom-a-loom.
This plague heart can't hurt us anymore.
Now, we have used Now, we have used the C4 enough time to to verify its effectiveness. Now, out of the C4, I don't know why it wouldn't be any different, but the difference is that with the C4, we are planting it right next to the Plague Guard. That's the difference there. So every time we plant C4, it is absolutely having a clear line of sight. There's no doubt about that. The C4 is basically right on top of the Plague Guard. So that's why we don't have to worry about an explosion line of sight issue there. Let's go ahead and throw some of this in the back. I'll use one of these. I'm going to throw this in the back. Although those stack, so I might not do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's go loot the Plague Guard. Grab this.
I could use a little help if anybody's listening.
And these stack. I don't need ammo, but whatever. Ooh, another advanced suppressor. I want that.
That's almost
I
as much
don't
as
need
can
that. Let's
carry.
sell that. Where'd you go?
Huh? Let's trade, okay?
All right, so I don't want these or these, and she is just about out of money. Very disappointing. And I definitely want those. Those are super good. And some of the stuff I'm probably going to leave behind, because who really cares? Not that big of a deal. So, I don't know. Just give me the band. Guess I'll use them for healing back home. I'll see you back at the base, though. All right, so we are back home, and now let's recap. What did we learn from this episode? You always know when Fox is really thinking about something when, most of my commentary is, and I was really having the big funk on this one, and I think preliminary judgment is that the C4 might actually be the new best method for destroying a Plague Guard, just because damage from guns was greatly reduced, so it's very economically inefficient to use something like the Eternal Guard's Infinite Rage, even though the magazine should be enough to take out the Plague Guard. You're just dumping so much ammo into it because you're looking for something that is fast and economically, something that's not going to break the proverbial bank. Now, that might have knocked Bloater Plague Cloud Grenades to number 2, and we might have a new king of Plague Heart removal. Now that's just a preliminary thought I have on it. What I can say already is that they do seem harder to deploy. They seem harder to use, just because, one, they're very dangerous. You can kill yourself very easily. That is, especially if you're not using a character that has a lot of hit points or they haven't fully leveled up their fighting. You can kill yourself very easily with this weapon. It might not kill the Plague Guard in 2 hits anymore. If it takes 3 hits every time, or possibly more, that immediately drops it to number 2. It needs to at least kill the Plague Guards in 2 grenades after weakening it with the heavy weapon power strikes in order for it to at least be equal to C4. And then I might give it its number 1 place. But we'll have to practice it a bit more. I'll have to give it more of a try. But look, we're down to 2 fuel. And that's one of the big problems here. If you can't count on Bloater Plague Clouds taking out these Plague Hearts, then you're basically throwing a lot of valuable fuel. Remember that fuel consumption is higher on Lethal Zone. Your car burns fuel faster. So that's actually a bigger deal. That also means it does compete with the Pyro Launcher, because remember that Pyro Launcher ammo, it costs fuel and ammo. Now, the ammo part is fine. We're not using anything that demands ammo, so that's fine. But the fuel part, do we want our fuel to be competing with Plague Guard removal from... Because, we're using them both. We're using the Pyro Launcher to remove Plague Guards, or assist in it, and also mopping up the zombies. And then we're also using the Cloud Grenades. So, it's going to require a little more testing. If I can get it to destroy Plague Guards in 3 grenades reliably, I will still declare Bloater Plague Clouds to be good, but I would call them supplemental to C4 as a way to share some of the resources so that you don't bankrupt yourself on electronic circuits. On C4, you could use a little bit of your fuel. Basically, just looking at this, you use some of your electronic circuits to destroy Plague Guards, some of your fuel. But that's only if I can get the Bloater Plague Clouds to destroy them reliably with 2 to 3 grenades each. If they take 4 grenades, that's crazy. Like, 4 grenades is the value. That is one whole batch of cloud grenades. Like 4 grenades, that's basically 2 fuel and 40 parts to destroy, and 6 plague samples to destroy 1 plague guard. Like, that's not nearly as good of a deal, but we'll have to keep trying it. I'll have to actually experiment. Unfortunately, as I said, there are some areas of fuel right off the top of my head. I know that we got this gas station here, and we got a tank of fuel over there. So, we're not out of options. And also, I can unleash my influence to start buying fuel. But overall, alarming. That's the way I'll describe it. Like, very alarming and worrisome. It also means that we are going to need to get our computer character. Where is she? We're going to have to start leveling up our computers a bit because it looks like we're going to be using C4 anyways. I'm also going to have to get some with chemistry for munitions. Very interesting, though. Like, I think that means computers, if that's the case, I said computers weren't that good in State of Decay. That might change on specifically Lethal Zone. If C4 winds up being the way to go, that actually bumps up computers quite a bit. Very interesting. Very gets your noggin a-jogging, I would say. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Maybe I need to try the Bloater Plague Clouds in a different way. I'll listen to your suggestions. Just remember, it usually takes me 2 or 3 days to implement what you say. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was interesting. Subscribe for future SK2 Lethal Zone Warlord content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.